my story. First of all, yes, it's another day. Yes, in my last video and this video, I look like a hot mess because I haven't been able to wash my hair since it's a little tricky for me with the pick. So I'm going to the salon and going to get it washed tomorrow. But back to the story. Day 3 in the hospital, Friday, was fairly uneventful. I just continued to get the same meds. I did start to feel kind of crappy from the meds. At this point, I'd had a headache every day from the vancomycin, and still had this lingering horrible headache. So that was no fun. So I was on lots of meds for that. Then I was on Zofran and all the other fun meds. But Friday was pretty uneventful. I did start to get a reaction later Friday night to the adhesive that they had put on my port incision, the Dermabond. So I kind of let my nurses know, and at this point, it was weekend, it was night, so we decided to just go with hydrocortisone cream and Benadryl and see what happens. So that's what we did, and the cream and everything did seem to help. But let's be honest, when you know your body, you know your body. Nobody knows your body better than you. Never forget that. So I knew that what was just a few bumps that kind of looked like almost like zits that were going to come, were going to grow into this big spreading mess of them. So I don't know, I hoped that the cream would keep it at bay, and I tried to get some sleep, and Friday night was probably the night that I actually got some sleep. I think I fell asleep by 11:30 and slept until 4 when they came in to do my meds, and then I fell back asleep until like 7:30. So in the hospital, for me, that's pretty good. Then Saturday, I found out that I was going to get released. So I was super excited for that. When they woke me up to tell me on Saturday morning that all of this was a go and I was going to go home, I woke up with a migraine. Not a headache, a migraine. And I just could not. Everything was loud, everything was too bright, and I just thought, oh no, I'm going home today, I can't have this migraine. So I asked for some of the migraine medicine that I'd taken home, and they gave it to me. I also asked if I could take a shower before I went home. Now, the downside of this medication for migraine is it makes you tired. Typically in the past, it hasn't really it's made me sleepy, but not like fall asleep tired. Well, this time I fell asleep, and they came in, they looked at my dressing for my pick, they did all the things, they vitals, and I was out. No waking me up. The doctor came in and kind of told me what the game plan was, and I listened as best as I could, and then as soon as he walked out the door, I was back asleep. It was just I could not stay awake. But about, I don't know, I don't remember what time it was, maybe noon? Somewhere around there. I woke up and felt good. So by then, Cole and my mom are on their way to come and see me. Now, originally, the game plan was that I was not going to get out of the hospital. I was going to be in the hospital until the next week. But since they were able to put in the PICC line, I got cleared to do home health infusions on my own. And I've done those many, many times before, so that's not a big deal. But I was happy that it was going to get me out of the hospital. So I got out. Cole and my mom ended up staying with me at my aunt's for the night, so I could just spend the night with Cole since I hadn't been with him since Wednesday, which for us this is the longest amount of time that we've been apart. Today is now Thursday, and I'm still not home yet. I'm going home today, but I decided to stay with my aunt from Saturday until now, Thursday of this week, so that for the first week of my infusions, I would be close to a hospital. If something happened, I would be with the same set of doctors, because this set of doctors was great, so I was not going to mess that up. And then I can go today to infectious disease, and they can do my labs, and change my PICC line dressing. Then I'll go home later today. Cole's mom and my mom are going to pick me up. And I'll get to go home. I'm so excited to go home. And then all that happens next week, I have a whole nother week of infusions to do. Today, Thursday, to next Thursday. And then I'm done. And then I can go to the hospital in town and they'll pull the PICC line out, which is not a big deal, so I'm fine with them doing that. So up to this point, I've just been hanging out at my aunt's house. It's been a lot of fun. We haven't gotten to spend a lot of time together. Before this, she lived in Minnesota, so it was tricky, and now she only lives about 3 hours away here in Fargo, so I've gotten to spend the week with her, and it's been a lot of fun. Mostly I've been hanging out on the couch watching movies. In the morning, I feel pretty good. And then when I have to do my IVs at anywhere from like 2 to 5, depending on the day, you have a 1 hour window each day to do your antibiotics. So when I left the hospital, they were doing them at 4 p.m. So I had to stick with that. But then the next day I could go either at 3 or at 5. And then I can just kind of keep working at 1 hour or the other. Whichever way I want. So I've been spending the week with her, doing my IVs. We've been hanging out, mostly, like I said, hanging out on the couch, because I just feel cruddy. These meds make me feel cruddy. I get the chills, I get headaches, I get achy, and no, nothing's wrong. I'm not going to go, I don't feel the need to go into the doctor. Like, typically these are signs of infection, but this is just how my body, even in the hospital, was reacting to the medication, so I'm not worried that something's wrong. Just to throw that out there, because I'm sure somebody's going to say, those are signs of infection. Well, they are. But this medicine, I'm on daptomycin now that I'm at home, but these medicines are really strong antibiotics, and they do a number on you, so I just feel really cruddy. So after 4, I don't do anything. Plus, I have to be really careful. I can't, not like stop my life careful, but you do have to be more careful when you have a pick. And because I'm prone to falling and messing things up or, just having an accident, I don't want that with this pick line, so I'm kind of laying low. Cole's mom flew in Monday night, and she's been here for a few days just to kind of help Cole out at home. Cole is handling it really well. He's handling it to the best of his abilities, which I would say is really well. This is the longest we've been apart ever, and this was not a planned thing. A lot of my stuff is planned, and so this was the first unplanned emergency hospital stay where I'm gone that Cole has kind of been a part of. So it threw him off. It threw his routine off. It was unexpected, so of course he was kind of shaken. Cole's mom offered to come out and help while I was here until today. And so that's been great. And then she's also going to be there while I'm finishing my meds. I have great family around me already, but it'll be great to, number one, spend time with her, and number two, if my family's working and Cole's at work, it's just nice to have another person at home, especially when I'm doing these meds. I just feel safer and more comfortable with another person around. So I'm very thankful that she was able to find some last-minute flights and make this happen. So the plan for today is to go in and to get some labs drawn, get my pick dressing changed. I want to talk to the doctor about some of the side effects of the medication. It's kind of messing with my gut, which most IV stuff and most antibiotics period do. Because I have a history of C. diff, which is basically where the antibiotics strip all the good bacteria from your gut, and so you just get a horribly upset stomach. I'm on oral antibiotics, a different kind for that, the oral vancomycin, and then the IV antibiotics. So it's not horrible, but I just want to let them know that that's what's going on since I'm leaving today, and it's easier just to talk to them while I'm here. So that's what's going to happen today. And then after my appointment, I'll have to say goodbye to my aunt, which I'm kind of sad about. I mean, of course, this wasn't under good circumstances, and it was unexpected, but I've been really, really enjoyed getting to spend some time with her. So I'm kind of sad to leave, but I'm so excited to go home and see Cole. So after my appointment, my mom and Deb are picking me up, and then I have to go get the rest of my IV meds to finish for the week. I'll do a video, I'm sure one day, while I have a week to finish, about kind of what the antibiotic meds look like. I know some family have asked me how that works, and I never thought to do a video or talk about it because I've done it before. So I'll be doing a video talking about that, and I'll keep you in the loop. I'll probably do another video probably next week. I'm going to take these few days and chill at home and relax, but maybe next week I'll do another video about that and check in with you all and tell you how I'm doing. I really, really appreciate all of the thoughts and prayers and calls and texts. And if I didn't call you back or text you back, it's because I was probably asleep or sick when you called, and I have a horrible memory. But I appreciate all of it. I truly appreciate all the family in town visiting me in the hospital, and my aunt for letting me stay here, even though it's not a big deal, as she says. And I'm so glad that we got to spend time together. So, yeah, I'll check in with another video. Bye, guys.